Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy here, and today we'll be talking to one of my buddy for the last time, and that I want to make this documentary between me and him, and get to talk a little bit more each other, and possibly like you as a viewer, aka me, get to a little bit more, to get a little bit know more about myself. And yeah, we'll just talk about it. But right now, me and my buddy, we gotta talk for a little bit, make some decisions, whatnot. So just hold on. So yeah, we're back here again, ladies and gentlemen. We talked for a bit, and this is actually his profile. That if you're interested, to check his Discord out.
Hello,
I'll be.
everyone.
And here's my
This
buddy.
this is Power VR with a cloud document with Night Hunter. You might know
And
him if you watch him. I hope you like and subscribe to him. He's really gonna need it. But yeah, if you do find my YouTube channel, if you're already subscribed to me, you can already unsubscribe now. Because if you already seen my video and his video, I'm quitting, and I'm sorry, but I won't be coming back to YouTube or anything. So if you have any kind of like bad stuff happening to you, you can go ahead and talk to Night Hunter about that.
yeah,
Because I will be there to help you.
yeah,
So I guess you can say that the Fire Master is putting down the crown and I'm passing on my legacy to Night Hunter. You will see a couple of documents on his channel
possibly
from him.
more.
Yeah,
And then
and
then just wait for ladies and gentlemen. We'll still talk. We'll still talk to each other. But it's just that he's quitting YouTube and some other stuff. He has his own problem, and that don't worry. I've everyone has their own problem,
uh,
such as like for like me. I the truth is that I actually did started drawing, but one of the person inspired me, and that later, um, I will keep
yeah,
drawing. Yes, I won't give up until one day I'll give up, pass it on to someone, and so on. So yeah, I want everyone to get a little bit know of him, and so this is him, and that this is
so
his actual real voice. But
yeah,
go ahead,
this is
continue.
my real voice. None of my other like different voices on my channel are real, but this is my real voice. And I know that a lot of people say that I sound like a 5-year-old or I sound like a 35-year-old man. Well, that's all fake. And if you want some real information about me, here is some. Hello, I am Adam, spelled Adam. I'm a 13-year-old boy with hormonal problems and, well, a lot of other stuff. I have anger issues, anxiety, social anxiety, and a lot of others. But the worst of all is anger issues. I'm working on them now, but I don't think I'll get them done in time. So, yet I also have a lot of toxic friends going on. I have some haters. A lot of stuff is happening. And just recently, I lost a good friend of mine, and I have another friend who won't respond to me, and I don't know if they're okay or not. So I'm distressed. And well, I get that I always sound happy in my videos. Sometimes I do get mad and stuff, but hey, that's whatever. But that is just fake. That happy emotion is all fake. In reality, I am a stressed and sad 13-year-old boy who just wants to be famous. It has always been my dream to be famous on YouTube when I was young. And I'm talking about like 6 years old. I've been wanting to start YouTube. I practiced as a fake YouTuber that I would record on my phone and tablet that I used to call myself Adam Awesome. Then it moved on to Karambit Kid, which is when I finally start my YouTube channel. Then I moved on to a lot of other stuff. Then I moved on to Xbox Slayer right before I went over to who I am now. But now I'm quitting, and I'll just let Night Hunter take the wheel. Go ahead and say whatever you want. I need
I
I
oh
I
my
need to
bad.
leave.
So I'm just gonna let you know that I'm really thankful of you being as a best friend, and that for over these past few years, we've met each other like 3 or possibly like 4 years ago. Then that when I was like 12 or 11, I remember like one of his buddy like introduced me to him, and that at first when I was young, I didn't quite understand everything, so I was kind of like being all kind of toxic back then that I didn't know anything better until him and we bump into each other. We talk, I show him some of my skills, and he showed me his skills, and over on our next generation, it was been fabulous, and it was more like we should not give up. We should keep going. And we are all like, no, and then I was like, yeah, yeah, definitely for sure. We should keep going. And then for Overpass on, I never stopped supporting him and my other pals for that one until like today. He sent me some like emotional message that he said I was gonna quit. I said that, oh no, 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 this can't be happening. So if you're interested to hear more about us, of
So
him and me, you can drop down a comment down below and ask us any question, and that I will check out. I'll check it out, and later on we might sh- we might do another documentary. And then that over like these like years, I've been everybody has their own down and ups and all of that kind of stuff. But I but always remember just love yourself, your family, your friends, except your toxic one. Don't be all like you want to go be friend with a toxic one. That I'm gonna have to say this, but sadly can't because I don't know what it feels like, but if you have one of those people, I really genuinely feel sorry for you and all those kind of other stuff. And
and
that
of course I know how it feels to have a toxic friend, and if you want some advice, here's some advice. If you have a toxic friend, just block them. Block them, mute them, do whatever. Just stop talking to them. They will ruin your life. Like they ruined mine. Got that? Don't ever give up. Don't be like me. Don't give
and
up.
and that just remember that don't always don't always like try to be friend who ever been toxic, bullying other people, whatnot. And that matter of fact, choose someone who's more supportive, happy, more kind, more supportive, and others kind of stuff. And yes, again, if you want some playlists or whatever, I have some already down, and you can watch some others videos I did. Not other videos I did, but other on the other YouTube contact. So, and for him, I supported him ever since we met, or actually like 3 years, I should say. Did I? Or is it three or
Yeah,
four
because when we
years?
first met, you were really toxic.
Yeah. My first time meeting him, I didn't understand anything better, but now I think I supported him for like 4 or 3 years. Is this been 3 or 4 years since I supported you?
It's been like 4 years.
Yeah,
4 years and 3 months.
yeah. And then when I first met him, again, like I said, I didn't know anything better. But now I know better to treat other people kindly than when I first met. And because for the reason is that I I have a like I'll just say that I have a problem with my own family. Everyone does. And then And then so, how would I put it to this? I'll just say that remember, just remember, in the next generation, it it might be different than what you're seeing today. But if you find this video clip, just spread this around to other people who knows you well, and especially the one who support you. Share this to others, such as your not your family, but your possibly, but such as to anyone who you can trust, and definitely not toxic because I'm not gonna take that for guarantee. And if you are genuinely are stuck in a position like you don't know what you're doing, I know that one day you can get through, but I'm just here to make some documentary and talk with my pal, which we're gonna be talking about one last time, or possibly like another time. We'll see. We will also see our next generation. And
Yeah,
so,
and always remember, never forget this. Always treat people how you want to be treated. And that
and
goes for everybody. If you want someone to treat you nice, then you treat them nice. Always treat someone how you want to be treated. If you want them to be mean to you, go ahead and be mean. But just know that when you lose that friend, you might never get them back.
also, and then also, I'm not too sure, but if you're wondering how, if you're wondering, if you're wondering why and how did we like, b- no, actually, how long and how much time it takes me to support him. It was a long, long time. It took me a while for me to support him, tell him everything will be all right, and so what? It's because that I support other people who's my friend and my family. And then that if there's something, if you're going through right now, you can drop down below. And so know that if you want to know a little bit more about me, this is my actual real voice. And second, I am a genuinely kind person who will help some other people as best as I could. And I'll just tell myself only for that one. Then later on, I'll tell you more about myself. And as just for now, we're making this documentary of how we started to play games together. I
Yeah.
can't remember what game we played together. Do you remember?
Go. Get. Sorry
I think
about that.
oh I think the first my bad. I think the first thing we played I think it was called Roblox Friday Night
Yeah.
Funkin', and
No,
that
like the first thing we ever played was like FNF. No, what? No. First thing we played was Roblox Funky Friday. That was when we met. And
yep,
that has been our main game. Like,
yep.
actually, no. I met you through Core, I think. Like, there was a Xbox friend I had called Core. I was going to call him that, but I have seen his real face and all of that. And yet, this one day when I was playing like a game, I think, what was it called? I can't really remember what the name was called, but it was like it was like a vampire apocalypse type game. He invited him to the Xbox party. We talked, got some laughs, but then he brought up the topic of Funky Friday. He's like, "Yo, do you?" huh. He's like, "Yo, have you ever heard of Funky Friday?" I'm like, "Yes, I fucking love it." Then he's like, "Do you want to 1v1 me?" And I'm like, "Sure." I might be a bit rusty though. So then he's like, "Oh, you're gonna get destroyed." And I'm like, "Okay, bet." So we had a what? We
What
had a couple
the
of
whoa?
sorry,
Okay.
a mishap just happened. Whatever. We had a couple of 1v1s, and he became he was slightly toxic, but yet we made a deal of whoever won and whoever lost would get a soul. We would always trade souls.
And then for
Sometimes he
the
would win, sometimes I would win. But most of the time he would win. He's just better than me.
and
But
then that
nowadays,
my apologies if I'm disturbing you, but the funny thing is that when we were like young, we had to pretend like this is some sort of like a trading deal. So this is more like a Grim Reaper versus another Grim Reaper. So if you're wondering why we both said that, and that it was because we were young, and we like to enjoy being as a young, fragile, vulnerable children, and that we love our life back then. But
yeah.
anyway, continue.
So for any like nostalgic memories of some of my old videos, I will try to recreate some voices. So I'm going to let Night Hunter pick a name from these three, and whichever name he picks is going to be the voice I have to try to recreate.
Yep,
So the
so
three names are
and then
Robot, Anna, or Silence. Pick one of those three.
well, okay, I actually got some real quick questions. So for those who's out there, can you please give us a little break and we'll talk. So just hold. Hello, Lisa. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, so this here, what you're saying, this is actually one of his trolling video for one
Yeah,
of the
I'm
for
pretty sure
trolling
that was
some
like my
kids.
oh, I think.
Yeah, and then wait, hold
I,
on. My bad. My bad if you just saw that. I just thought that there was something wrong with my phone that I ended up checking on it and there's nothing wrong. Anyway, let's get back straight to it. Um, so what you're seeing here, this is his actually his first video, or should I at least say, should I say
no,
this is his third video?
that is my third VR video, but that's fine.
Yeah, this is his third video, and that so I'm interested. Can you? So I'm interested. Pyro, Mr. Pyro, or Adam, is that can you please explain to me about this one?
Sure. So in this video, I was trying to troll as a female to see people's reactions. Because, like, at that time, I was seeing a lot of people trolling as females. And I was like, what if I try that in Gorilla Tag? So then I decided to post it. I
Hmm.
got a lot of reactions, and I almost got raped. Like, 3 times. Or 2 times.
No.
There was a
Okay.
lot of weird. And even the second one still tried to rape me, even though when I revealed myself as being a male, and I don't want to talk about it.
But anyways, well, I'm going to give you guys some advice if you want to start a channel, which is that if you are ever interested in that, I'm going to give you a highly energetic advice. Not really, is that please don't ever say any word on offense. But anyway, let's get right straight to it and let's see some others.
It was good, everybody. We're
Yep,
going to
yep.
be trolling
Never
people
mind.
as a
That's my
robot this time.
robot. Yep.
I
You know what's funny
called
about it? I never
that.
act. Oh, my bad. Keep going.
Yeah, I ended up getting mixed up. I thought that was my female video. Nope. That's the robot troll, aka my custom AI.
Mm. Well, anyway, for that one, yep, this is his game. Again, I'm gonna ask, actually, can I ask you something real quick?
Yeah.
The funny part about this game is that I keep finding these other horror gorilla tag games. And is that true that kids scream so loud that their parents ended up like grabbing them and tossing them out of the window out of
No,
their
it is
house?
not.
But then I also got another question. How come that this is one adult who screams so loud that they actually play a horror game? Like this is one video I want to show you and other viewers, but I can't because of course I'm not going to show some offense, but I'm interested of the horror game. Like, have you ever played any horror games on VR on Umbrella Tag?
Many times. There's like Big Scary, Scary Baboon, a lot.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, you're right. By the way, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. But happy Easter Day. I
Yeah,
forgot to
Happy
say
Easter.
that. And that no matter what, ladies and gentlemen, today is a Easter Day, and then that, and then that, just please, I'm gonna give you advice. Please spend time with your family. Please spend time with your family, your friends, and definitely make sure that you catch a bunny, because that bunny. One night, no, actually today, when I first woke up, I just saw my door that I put my doorstep so that way nobody won't get in. And the funny part was that the bunny, it looks like he was desperate. We're trying to get in because my doorstep was like halfway. I don't know what he was trying to do, but
Okay, man.
I have no idea. But I have a bucket on my. I have a bucket. Pop rocks, the peeps, mm, hot Cheeto puffs, and I forgot what one candy was called, but I tossed it away. But yeah, and so on. But anyway, let's continue about this video.
I'm name Robot. Let's go into a code. Yes, this will be how he sounds. Do not question Robot. Let's go. I sound so
Hello,
weird back
humans.
then.
Robot.
It's like there's like two difference between the younger you and the older you.
Yeah, so hold on. Is that going to be your selection of my recreation?
Mm,
Second, is that what you want me to like try to recreate of a voice act?
um, we will. I'm going for the viewers out there. We're going to voice act this one. No, I meant not. We're not going to voice react this video, but possibly one day we will together. And then that, I'm gonna give you guys a little hint, which is that if you guys ever heard this character called, but and then the if you let me give you a hint,
All right,
the
so
logo is called Has Been,
okay, so
and for that then for that one. I'm gonna give you another hint if you don't understand. There's this, and this place took him from the underground or hell.
underground.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that one, but anyway, yeah, let's continue about this one.
Has arrived.
Yeah,
Hello, human.
you just make
I
fun of me.
crashed it. I crashed it. Who wants 2 seconds on me a space update? Oh.
My boy hit with a Will Smith slap. Comic.
Space update. Surprising.
There is.
Robot will not be
Sadly, there was no face
surprised.
update.
Wait, hold on. So let me guess. This has to be like going to robots. You're telling me.
Yes, I was showing as a robot, but I had a different name as this robot because had to make it fancy. Because I don't ride
Ah,
trends, I create trends. So I just made Robot a new trend, and a lot of people recognize him when I use him in Gorilla Tag nowadays. Because like when I say the name Robot, and with the color code 111. They're like, "Oh my god, it's Robbot. Could this actually be the real him?" And I'm like, "Yes, it is the real me. Hello, human." And yes, that was my voice acting for this video.
Okay.
So if you even recognize a bit of similarities, you can put them in the comments. So, humans, I hope you have a good life, and I hope you have a fun time on Gorilla Tag if you play the platform.
Uh,
Shall you?
pause.
Yeah.
Can you um can I tell you something was funny, ladies and gentlemen?
What?
So yesterday I was talking to this one of the people that it was or her. First of all, Ayo, pause. And then I don't know why I use that word. My bad if I say that. Not brain rots. If you're saying something like I'm a brain rot, don't. I'm not. Um, I I don't know why, but we ended up like have some conversation, and then that we were actually we're like talking some other things. It was fun that we try to study on my drawings, but it ends up we just talk until she told me that no, until I told her that actually is do you want have you ever heard has been that one? She said that yes, and then that we ended up voice acting one of the actor, which it was funny, it was fun. Don't get me wrong. And it was a lot of fun actually. So right now, I'm interested of anyone who wants to voice act with me. I am available. Just drop down comment below, and we will certainly do that one. Hopefully. And yeah, so matter of fact, we'll continue with this video. So yeah, let's continue.
Follow me! Follow me!
Only a
Follow
little.
me!
Sure.
Not a space update.
Sure.
No, follow me! Follow me! There's no
Robbot
way!
was
Mimi
meant to be
did this on purpose!
Robbot was programmed to
That
be
is
human.
true. There must be a space update.
What?
There must be a space update. Robbot believes you.
That's just Metro City. That's just Metro City.
We're going down there! Go down!
Yo, do you guys know about the tutorial glitch?
Yes,
Nah.
Robbot
Yeah,
knows.
restart your whole game.
No, you don't.
That's it.
All you have to do is jump on the computer and it teleports you to the tutorial. It's actually so weird.
What did he say?
They were just trying to
Always
all they were trying to do was
jumping
just
on the
disconnect
computer,
people,
and it never teleports
which was
you,
annoying.
Same here.
It's a bug. It's a bug. Go try it. Look. Go. Everybody go to the
Robbot is about to die.
It literally teleports you to the tutorial.
My headset was getting low at that time, which is
Yeah.
why I said that.
Yeah, and then that another thing which is I noticed is that the kid who told me the kid who told him that listen he was all like listen ladies and gentlemen this is the fastest way how to quit the server first jump to the computer and you're done that's how you do it.
Yeah, like that was basically what he was saying. He was basically saying, "Hey, if you want to just leave the server because I want you to, just go and jump on the computer. It's a really cool glitch." That's what he was basically saying.
Yeah, and I don't know if he was talking about like in real life or in the game.
And like TBH, like I have encountered people who have tried to like get people to like, disconnect from the server because they wanted them to. I tried to like call them out a couple times, but I just ended up getting met with like toxicity.
Yeah. Anyways,
Body racial slurs.
yeah. And also, I want to ask you this one simple hookalookin. I mean, I want to know how in the world did you do this?
I did go. I honestly didn't even know how I did.
He was all
Well, actually,
like,
no. I used a certain like game on Roblox.
yes, it is true, ladies and gentlemen. He does play Roblox, and I also play one. And that if you're here to bring some haters here, please get out immediately. I'm not here for some arguments. Anyways, my man, he was all like, "Can I get your number?" He was all like, "Yeah."
I wasn't trying to be freaky.
Yeah, the truth is he
Yeah,
was trying to, especially me. I'm not trying to do that one also. I've heard too many other people who does some other weird things and that I'm all like, no, I'm not comfortable with this style. So what I've been up to is that I've been drawing, and yes, if you want to know, I'll drop it down in the video, possibly Wednesday, and that we will definitely talk more. That I know that both of us we won't. I know that both of us we will. I know that both of us we will keep talking about this in a generation if any of you are interested. But as the one, I got a question. What the? I got another question. Hold on. Just let me try and find
yeah.
one video. Uh,
That was my actual oldest video, my oldest short.
yeah,
If you're curious about what my wallpaper was back then. Back then, my
yeah,
wallpaper was freaking Master Chief.
yeah. And then that is funny because it's funny now. It's funny now. Is that he said he's this is true, but I'm gonna tell you guys the backstory. That what you see is that me if aka me ever gives up, and yes, that's my comic section. And then that he said that the funniest thing, not the funniest thing, but he told me that this is me if I ever seen you give up, then that he posted on the video. And then that for that one, it's glorious.
And plus, that was made with AI. That photo you're seeing was made with AI,
I know.
which is surprising.
Yeah. And that I don't know if anyone is interested, but if you guys are like interested to know like why I started at the first place, I will explain that later in the next generation. And and with my buddy here, he will definitely join me back again. That we'll talk more about us. Again, I said it's already fifth times, and please don't say that. Is
And
that
not to
don't?
mention, if y'all haven't seen that one video where it talks about people calling me crazy, that is true. Like, I did used to talk about dire wolves all the time back then. People would call me crazy. They're like, they aren't real, or like, you're just an urban legend, you're just crazy, or you're just going crazy and stuff like
Literally
that.
teleports you to tutorial.
Like, they
All
would
you gotta do is
literally call
jump
me
on them.
crazy. Yeah, I'm not crazy, am I? I don't think I'm crazy, because if I was crazy, then I wouldn't be talking about it. But yet I am, but yet I'm not crazy. I'm not. I'm
I
not crazy.
did. Yeah, I did find one video which actually demonstrated, and that I was actually interested if we can do this one.
Yay, now I can go back to eating people's skin.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that. Classic 14.
Do not question.
Well, for that one, I got a question for you. Do you wanna like do some voice acting with this one?
Honestly, like we could do some like different kinds of like voice acting, like some Undertale stuff like that.
Yeah, and then that the Undertale. we're not gonna do that one, but what we're gonna do like the Undertales, we possibly like him and I will post that video to our into our own channel, and that if you guys are interested to watch his video, ring, subscribe to him, press the dumbbell, um, smash the like button, and also please support him and also for me. But another thing is that
It's important because
don't ever say
it's
like it's a bit weird or whatnot. Both of us were both really trying. That's the
I mean,
truth.
I was trying back then. I'm not trying anymore. I just gave up.
You
So
you you won't give up, man. I know. We both know that you won't give up,
yeah,
but
right.
I'm completely dead serious about that one. But at least that at least at the at least that possibly we can talk to this viewer, obviously who's watching us. That could be any one of you. Creatures, you, dogs, cats, especially those little crickets. I don't know why, but yeah.
Who the heck likes crickets?
I have no idea.
Creepy, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I said that whoever liked crickets, I don't know why. I don't know why you're watching this. Also,
Yeah, it's your preference.
I mean, everyone has their own different opinion, but yeah, and that for that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna stop right here. And that if you're interested to know a little bit more each other, that we just talked, you can drop down a comment below, and you can tell us and ask us any question that we'll write that down as our checklist, like a little grocery store, and we will do that one in the next generation or possibly next time. So whether or not, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna talk right now. Me and him, we're gonna talk a little bit. What should we do after this? So yeah, hold on, pause right there. Eat your popcorn, eat your snack. Be patient, and please don't ever try to like do anything weird or copyright my video. Exactly. This was Night Hunter,
And this was Power of the R.
and this was the end
And
of this
of this
discussion.
discussion.
Have an absolutely fantastic day, and support your family,
And
friends, and any
and
loved
have a
ones.
good
But also, ladies and gentlemen, remember, press that like button and smash that like button. I mean, and smash that subscribe button. And please press the notification bell. But remember, don't think that this is your the end of your day. Remember, you still got your family, your loved ones. And then as for that one, enjoy your day. Grab some snack, grab some water, stay healthy, and bless Jesus Christ. And for that, ladies and gentlemen, see you on the next video. Goodbye.